Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. Hey, ladies, so I'm coming back to you. So I wanted you ladies to see, you know how when I do something, and I really do feel like I am totally redecorating, renewing, restoring, not even restoring, but yes, that too, but reviving, not reviving, renewing, just a new place. Like, forget you know this place, like that. Listen, like real deep, I'm getting the thing that I would actually like to move. Like, I think I outgrew this place, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that as we go. But so far, so we know that I'm definitely doing the walls. And I think I'm gonna take everything off all of the walls because I'm just gonna have them done at the same time. Like, why we got to play this game, you know? So we don't have to play this game. They don't care. They can do it at the same time. So I'm gonna take everything off all the walls. So I didn't get there, but it just occurred to me now that that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take everything off the walls, and I know that they come right away. Like I said, they say this is something they don't have them heavily scheduled or get a lot of requests. So and if I take it down, that means now I have to paint. If I keep it up there, I'm not moving forward. So this is one thing I do to make myself do what I say I'm gonna do. I will do some stuff like force me. Who after a while I'm gonna get tired of living like this, right? So anyway, yeah. So everything off, but I really actually really want to move. And I mean, right in the States, and even right here in Durham or somewhere, but I'm feeling the need to move. I realized as I started taking the stuff down and seeing, I was like, you know what? What I really want is to put them in boxes. Like, that's my natural intuitive instinct is like, put all your stuff in boxes and like find a place to represent. So let me tell you, the townhouse is wonderful, the whole bit. I don't know since I've been traveling, my personality is changing or becoming more of the truth of who I am. And I'm very much a Leo, and I'm more sociable, but I haven't really act sociable. I've been very introverted, but I realize that's a choice. And I don't choose to be introverted anymore. I like now I'm like used to talking to people. I'm talkative. I like to socialize. You know, if you saw my video on my other channel, I was at a restaurant today, and first I was like, oh my God, I gotta go out in the rain. I gotta go out in the rain. I don't want to go. And then I got to drive. And then I got in the car. I was like, please, driving, that's nothing. You know, that's easy. Because my confidence is up because I travel now. When I come home, it's not, everything's so, it just seems easier. So anyway, this style of house, this was great for when you're first separating or, from your ex, for those that are divorced and you might be watching. I think that first time out, you just look for a place that is safe. That's what I'll tell you what I was looking for. I was looking for safe and clean and safe. You see, safe was real big. Because I was a woman by myself, just moving out. I moved from California, which I didn't really have a lot of family, but at least I lived there for 20 some years. And before that, New York born. So this is the first place I was kind of like, no family, nobody. This how the solo thing started, I guess. So I think I chose a great place. I'll tell you a few things. This place it's actually too quiet. I'm not this old like that. So I think it's more of a family community. Women that are married with children or family or just even more than one person. A two-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Even I think in the South, it's still like a lot of space. And it's not that I don't want space. I just don't think I need it with this kind of, yeah. So I think I outgrew the energy. But it's been beautiful. I have not one complaint. Sometimes, too, you got to move when things are good. You don't always have to move because you don't like it. You don't always have to move because it's not good. You don't even always have to move because it's not perfect. It was really perfect in every way, and it served its purpose. But I feel like I'm ready for another adventure. So yeah, that's something I would love to do. And so yeah, so I'm just kind of my mind focused on actually thinking about it, and then making a business at the same time. There's something, or maybe a rent to own, something that actually really goes where I'm going. So it gives me the flexibility of being able to use the other rooms as guest rooms. I really want to do that. And let me tell you why I want that. Let me tell you why. I really want to do it because I love the idea of sharing your space with other people that maybe are vegan like me, Afrocentric like me, all the things that I look for when I go out there. That's what it's teach me with the Airbnbs. It's like it teaches me about what I like, and So what I'm showing you here, these are very beautiful. This is by one of our family members. Her name is Sharon Dubois, and she made this for me. And I was really looking at the detailing and the beauty of this piece. Like, this is my kind of art. And this is a rendition of my mother. If you see this other picture of my mom, where is that picture? Well, she has an afro, and it's very. Oh, it's in the other room, and it really is. She captured that, and of course, that's me with all of my shells. I mean, this is so true. Like, I'm the shell girl. Like, put them shells everywhere. Like, that is all me. Like, she don't know how much. She watching. You see me, beads everywhere. I'm that Leo. That's where the Leo come out of me. My main, yeah, it has to be like you have to notice it. So I get a chance to look at the stuff I want and the stuff I outgrew. Like, I also looked at this frame with Harriet Tubman in it, and I just laughed because I used to, me and my sister, we used to laugh at my ex about his heavy, dark butt frames. Why they so damn heavy, dude? Why they so damn heavy? So anyway, and what is the, he picked this out, by the way. It's not my queen. My queen is perfecto. She don't need to be up in there. So you should juxtapose that, put some like daisy, frames. So I'm always too. So this is the frame. I'm always too quick to choose any old frame. I want to start decorating from a frame and perspective, like looking at the frame and really wondering if it's going to work for my house, work for the energy or the style that I'm starting to go with. Like, I'm going to pay more attention to frames instead of like, oh, it's just any old frame, because that's what I do now. I'm not going to do that. uh, I'm glad it's starting over. Like, I really mean it. Either there's things that are going forever and ever or going somewhere else. But actually what's going is me. I realize the Spirit said that, like, the Spirit said it's going to work out perfectly. I'm not going to have to break the lease illegally, because I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the right way, of course. It's all going to work out. So we all can be here to witness how miraculously that I won't have to just stay here a whole nother year, that it'll just be the next perfect place. But now that I know myself, I know Durham a lot better than I did. And even if I don't, it's not that, let me tell you something. It's not even that I know Durham more, because I ain't get out more. I haven't even been here in Durham for since April, right? What I know is me. And I know what I can do, what I can handle. I know what I like, what I don't like. It's cool. Like, I really know myself better, so I can choose a place for where I am right now. Because a big part of my life is the art, and actually it's the traveling. But for me, I feel like my mind wants to think differently about my decor, not my style. My style is Afrocentric because I'm African, so I can never not be that. But I'm finding still my own style, and my own what I like and what is meaningful for me right now. I'm still learning, and traveling kind of helps that. So I can see my space a little more, and I know it's not a like townhouse community. That's for sure. Nobody's next to me, beside me, but yet I still have neighbors. So definitely a lot of outdoor space and somehow private, but it's got to be, and also definitely still more than one room now. I do want a 3-bedroom so that I can have 2 available rooms for guests that are coming. But I want to set up my house kind of like the best Afrocentric inn, if you could just imagine, even if it's not used like that, I want that feeling of real home and real welcoming, and a place where you, as a traveler, you can feel the connection to yourself, your African diasporic self. That creature in this time now, because that's a person, and you're Afrocentric and you explore. So you are out there in the world, and so for a traveler, I feel like there's not just there's a home for a traveler, like the travelers tend to like, and there's a space that you need to have, because I want a home where there's people, there's activity most of the time, and people are coming around, and not every time, but definitely not this. And I think this facility where I live, it just kind of is. People come here, it's quiet, which is what I wanted, right? It's quiet. And mostly families, because nobody would waste all the rooms. That's kind of like wasting when I'm doing rooms, but I'm not. But I can't make a business move with it either, because I'm renting. So I think this way I can now immediately just start renting to own, because the brother of the Africa land. He's actually a realtor. He's been for a very long time. So, and yeah. So I'm going to go talk to him because he told me not to. He did tell me before. He's like, before you sign at least another year, don't sign it, At least if you're going to rent to own, rent. So, y'all, I'm just moving forward to the next thing. And it's not this place. This is my stuff. So I'm going to look forward to that. But in the meantime, in between, they did say when they paint it, even at your request, you don't have to paint it upon moving. So I will not have to paint upon moving. So I figure while I'm here, I'll still do that. But yeah, I'm gonna, and I want to stay in Durham. I mean, I'm really open to wherever I'm supposed to be. Like, I'm so not stuck on the place, but I really know the States. It's just somewhere I need to be. So, and I actually love North Carolina's a good place. Somebody said that you wanted to retire here or visit here. One of my subscribers, you were talking about that. I really like it. I mean, I don't know. I like the feel of it. I don't know it because I guess most places, but I would like to know it more. So I think I need to be a little more, yeah, just another perspective. So let me ask you, so this is a game we're going to play because I want your opinion. Where do you think, when you see me in a type of house, apartment, you're telling me a condo, like whatever, what style of place do y'all see me in? What do you think my personality is? Is it like a high rise? Because I need your help, like, because I know it's not this. Is it like, what is the community involvement like? Like, what are your things? Where is it actually really located? So she, of course, considered a whole traveler person. So any comments, especially on the replay as well, because that's what I'm just like sitting like, okay, well, I kind of know my vibe, but I don't really know my vibe, but it's not this vibe. And that I know that it's all about choosing, like choosing and then going towards. So tell me what you think. Let me see. Let me say hi. Hey, Lakeisha. Queen Lex says, hey. Queen Lex says, I do the same. I make myself a little uncomfortable to make myself move forward. Come on, Queen, so you understand. Hey, Critical Thinking. Hello to you. Hey, Shanika. How are you, Shanika? So I know you might be at work, but yeah, just, when you do come on and you hear the video, comment below the kind of place that you see me living. And actually, it doesn't even have to be just confined to the United States, okay? It could be wherever, it could be another planet. If you actually see that, put that in the description box as well. And I'll, save you a seat on, okay? So let's see. Oh, I love it. You're making me dream. Well, Queen, you said, Queen, I love you. Queen Lex says, I see you with at least 5 bedrooms. Yes, 2 to 3 stories. Come on. Wrap around porch. Yes, I do love that. You reminded me. Either southern because you're so warm and welcoming, but not in the boonies. Yes, thank you. I love that. Queen Lex says, with a grand kitchen, I do. Lex, I need a bigger kitchen. Let's cut it real. Yeah, you had it right. It's pronounced Shanika. Thank you, Shanika. Thank you, Shanika. That's, of course, that rolls more off the tongue. What do you think, Shanika? Queen, you read, I love that. I love that description. Y'all, give me more. Because, yeah, I'm ready for that. Like, yeah, I see that. And I just described the end and that feeling and the warmth. Yeah, I want that. Like, I want that. Like, I'm ready for that life. So... yes. So yeah, so that's what it is. But at least so now we're talking to y'all. I discovered I'm taking everything down and let's just get the whole room beautiful and painted, and then I can just put up what I think is good here. But I'm really seeing another place, and I'm seeing it sooner than later. I could see it. So y'all just let me say, I understand, especially as artists, and all of us are, that need to continually create something different. And moving does that. Moving has that ability. Anybody that does this, because you kind of get bored with your creation, and sometimes you say, oh, I could just redecorate. I could just redecorate. And after a while, it don't matter. You're just not getting that feeling. I think that's a good time to evaluate if you're even in love with your home anymore, or never, you were at a time. But when I look at it, this was the divorce house. And I think I probably somewhere exists. There's a saying called the divorce house. I've never heard of it, but it's that house when you first divorced, that apartment, that place, and maybe you can even call it a healing house. It was where you got yourself together, But now that you know a little more and you're in a different position in a way, right? You can choose a little differently. So this is that move. If you never experienced that move, I'm experiencing it for the first time. But it's a move. It's a mood for sure. And I'm in that mood. It's like, oh, that's good. You could choose again. Yeah, you signed the lease, but they like me, y'all. I don't think it's going to be a problem, to be honest. I've never missed a payment. I keep out of trouble. They love me. So I think it'll be all good. And whatever I got to do, sometimes I just want to make sure my money, is making money, and basically that I can have the freedom so we can really do our thing and get up in here and paint. That's when I'm probably going to learn how to paint or meet somebody who can. But I just, yeah, I'm feeling me now. Like I'm like, oh wait, I think I know who I am. I think the first year after divorce, you're still trying to figure that out because you're not the married. Just for the married women that's watching and is getting maybe a divorce. Oh, that's my water. Because you're not the married woman in that life. So you got to take you a few minutes to remember, just to remind yourself, like, oh, it's not even the same life. Everything's very different. Your child ain't a child. And it's still, listen, y'all, it take a minute. It take a minute. And that I know for sure. It takes a minute. So it was just funny because I was taking everything down. Don't y'all love that? Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful item? I love this item. And then wait, let's love on this cup too. This cup is everything. This is my favorite cup in the dang house. Okay. My favorita. My favorito. That was right. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm also a traveler. And I don't know why I keep saying that, but this house I need different walls. I do kind of need, I'm not gonna say loft, but I don't know, I just feel a more artsy layout. That's it. I feel a more artsy layout, and yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the next place to say me for real. Me for real, y'all. So, Leah, let me just. So yeah. I have not. I'm really in my really like take down stuff off the wall. I've ordered takeout food. You know what I'm saying? Like this is that look. When you see this and you see this rhythm and everything, I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm about it. We don't know what this is gonna look like by tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I don't even know. The whole dang house be cleaned out. You never know. Like I'm ready for it. It's like a boxing match. It's like a boxing match. They talk before. They ask the athlete, be like, I'm just in the zone. I'm just in the zones, Jim. I'm just in the zone. He just be like, I'm just in the zone, Jim. Why you ask me this right now? I'm trying to win this shit. That's what I want to tell you, Jim. How do you feel right before a big game? I feel like you messing with my energy. I could imagine. Oh. Anywho, I digress. I digress. But yeah, we out. We out, y'all. This end of this chapter is done. I can't even. Why am I doing this to myself? Spirit is like, no, you're not crazy. It's nothing. Was a place for that moment and that person. But now, the boxed in and the quiet. No. We need rooms. We need ooh. We need room to explore. Room for just a space. And then an energy where your people can come in. You have to feel like you could actually stay to 10, 11, 12 o'clock, or you would want to sleep over, that place. There's a lot happening, for really, there's a lot happening right now, and a lot of people are really coming together. That's why it's so important. It's going to be very important for us to really learn those other languages and really start making alliances with people all over the world, because that's the world, that's how it's operating, and it's normal for the ones that put it into action and the ones that created the rhythm to operate on that level. But it is global, and everybody, we the only one not really getting the memo. And every time you get that information, I feel like for me, like it may look like I'm having vacation and all that, but I'm actually learning a lot. Like this is helping me. It's improving my business, the quality of it, what I deliver, what I have, and my information, my knowledge, my wisdom. Traveling is a win-win situation, and when the people say it truly is, you go and say, get any job you apply for, you and your friend, and you go and apply and put on your resume that you've been to all these countries, and some at length, and see if that won't change the game for even just you getting that little edge over the other person by getting the same job. I'm telling you, and then speak a language or two, and you real in. So yeah, so like I truly meet people from around the world, and I really want to be a place where instead of just saying that thing like, hey, yeah, well, I hope I see you, I see you when I see you, and when you get into town, give me a call, but nobody really means it. Like, I really mean it. I really mean it, and I want that, and it's gonna be fun, and at the same time, I want to show you it's dope to be a businesswoman, and a business move is got to be smart moves. Lease the car instead of trying to buy it. I don't ride it enough. I'm renegotiating that. If you're gonna pay another month's rent, if it costs you a little to get out of the lease, it might be a better business move if the very money you do give out again is going towards owning the property. So I think we can do that now. We don't have to wait for a year. Who says? I mean, people that write these laws don't even abide by them. So why should we? You just do it another way. Just do it another way. So yeah, I'm moving, and you're the first to hear it. Like, I ain't say it out loud to nobody, but I really am moving. And I know my sister, my sister, I'm sorry, my sister, my daughter be like, that girl. But I know not before that. I mean, no, this is gonna be a beautiful house. That's why, like I say, let me show you what we're doing. I'm gonna do it after they leave, of course. I'm sorry. I'm really gonna paint everything. I'm really gonna revamp. I'm gonna get the cover for the couch, the shore fit that I was telling you about. I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna do all of that. But I'm on my way out, and I know it. So, I did figure like January. January, I'll probably, January, February. I'm not rushing, but which is always the good part too. I can look for what I want, but usually what you want, like especially looking at a place to stay, you be knowing it when you see it. But I'm gonna take the time while I'm just taking everything down so this whole room can be painted. I'm just gonna take the time to decide, like, and I would like you to help me. So please